So class 4, today we are going to start new chapter number 4, reproduction in animals. So here first of all we will study what is reproduction and how it is taking place in animals. So all living beings, we all are getting born, we grow, we live for a certain period of time and then we die. So the time period by which we live and then we die, or the days or the number of days and number of years that we are living before dying, that is called our lifespan. So all living beings, human, animals, plants, microorganisms, they are born, they grow and they live for a certain period of time and they die. For example, if I will give an example of a human being, suppose a people is living for 60 years or 70 years and then dying, then that time period is called its lifespan, or the period of time for which a living organism lives, that is called lifespan. So whether it is an animal or plants or insect or microorganisms, all are having a lifespan because they live for a certain period of time and they die. So the period of time for which a living organism lives, that is called its lifespan. So after dying, to ensure the continuity of life, the living beings reproduce, or the living beings produce more of their own kind before they die. So to ensure the continuity of life on the earth, suppose from one mango tree another mango tree can be produced, from one rose plant another rose plant can be produced. Similarly, in case of animals also, to ensure the continuity of life, living beings, they also produce more of their own kind before they die. So the process by which living organisms produce more of their own kind, that is called reproduction. That process is called reproduction, and all the animals, plants, all the insects, they undergo reproduction to ensure the continuity of life on the earth. So that is why the process by which living organisms produce more of their own kind, that is called reproduction. For example, cows give birth to their babies, birds lay eggs. So that is because to ensure the continuity of life on the earth after they died. That is why the process by which living organisms produce more of their own kind, that process is called reproduction. So when the living organisms produce more of their own kind, that process is called reproduction. And the animals reproduces in two ways, or a reproduction in animals takes place in two ways. Like some animals, they are giving birth to their young ones or the babies, and some animals, they lay eggs and the young ones come out of the eggs. So reproduction in animals takes place in two ways. Some animals, they are giving birth to their young ones or the babies. Example, we can take cows, dogs, cat, elephant. Some other examples you can take. I am just giving few examples. Other animals name you can take as example. That is lion, whales, mouse. All these animals give birth to their young ones or the babies. And some animals are there, they are laying eggs. For example, birds, fish, frog, tortoise, crocodile, snake, they all lay eggs and their young ones hatch out of the eggs. So first of all, now we will discuss about the egg laying animals, or the animals those who lay eggs. So birds lay eggs. The female birds lay egg in the nest, and they build their nest by using different materials such as twigs, pieces of old growth, grass and leaves. So using all this material, the birds build the nest so that the female bird can lay eggs in their nest and they can take care of their babies. And you had studied in class 3 that different birds, they make different variety of nest. So some birds, they make very beautiful nest. That is why the bird, they are using different raw materials such as twigs, leaves, pieces of old cloth, grass, all these things they are using, and they are making the nest, and the female bird lay eggs in their nest. So first of all, when the eggs are laid, or when the female bird lay the eggs, one of the parent bird, either the male or female, one of the parent bird sit on the eggs for some days to keep them warm. So that process is called incubation. So before that, first of all, we will study what are the parts of a eggs and how an young one comes out from the egg. So all of you must have seen an egg. The in the egg there is a yellow part and a white part. So the yellow part of the egg is called yolk and the white part of the egg is called albumin. All of you have seen in an egg there is a, first of all there is a white part and inside that the yellow part is present. So the yellow part is called yolk and the white part is called albumin, and the outer cover of the egg, there is a hard outer cell that protects the egg. So the outer covering of the egg is called cell. The hard outer covering of the egg is known as cell. The yellow part is known as yolk, the white part is known as albumin, and inside the yellow part at the center a bright spot is there, that is called the embryo. That is the embryo or the growing baby inside the egg. So this is the embryo or the growing baby which is present inside the yolk, in the center of the yolk, and this is the white part which is known as albumin. So the cell protects the egg and the yolk provides food to the embryo. This is the growing baby, so yolk provides food to the embryo, and the albumin or the white part, it protects the embryo from the shocks and the jerks, and it provides water. So yolk provides the food and albumin provides the water to the developing embryo. The embryo goes through various stages. When the chick is fully developed, it breaks the egg cell and it comes out of the egg. So that process is called hatching. So first of all, when the egg is laid, the parent bird is sitting on the egg to keep them warm. Sitting for some days, the parent bird sits on the eggs for some days to keep them warm. That process is called incubation. So once the egg is laid by the female bird in the nest, the parent bird sit on the egg for some days to keep them warm. That process is called incubation. Then inside the egg, the yellow part, inside the egg the yellow part is present which is called yolk. At the center of the yolk a white spot is there, that is called embryo, which is the growing baby inside the egg. So this is the growing baby inside the egg which get its food, this baby get its food from the yolk and water from the albumin, so after getting food and water and also protected by the cell and albumin from the shocks and the jerks, the embryo goes through various stages of development, and when the chick is fully developed, it breaks the egg cell. When the chick is fully developed or the embryo is fully developed, it breaks the egg cell and it comes out. That process is called hatching. So the parents bird feed their babies till they are strong and enough to look after themselves. So when the chick are very small, or when the parents, after the chick is coming out of the egg, the parents bird feed their babies and look after themselves so that they can be strong enough to look after themselves. So till then the parents bird take care of their babies. So this is all about the yolk, about the egg, how the from the bird's egg the young one is coming out. So once again I am telling that the egg is laid by female bird in the nest. After that, one of the parent birds sit on the egg for some days to keep them warm. That is called incubation. Inside the egg you can see a white bright spot inside the yolk, center of the yolk, that is called embryo or the growing baby, which gets food and water from the yolk and albumin, and it is getting protected by the outer covering cell and by the albumin also from shocks and jerks. And then when it is fully developed, when the chick is fully developed, it breaks the egg cell and it comes out. That process is called hatching. After coming out, the parents bird feed their babies and look after them so that they can be strong enough to look after themselves without the parents. So till then the parents take care the babies and feed the babies. So this is all about the birds, how they are laying eggs and the young ones are coming out of the eggs. So please read the books, and next class we will see some other animals, those who are laying eggs and their life cycle, how it is going through.